How's it? Today is Wednesday, October 16th. I have a plan, and I think the plan is going well. Today is a clean and jerk day, a little bit different than all of my other ones for a pretty obvious reason. Last week I hurt my back, and yeah, I'm still showing up, still trying to make it happen. And I think yesterday I learned a ton about what I'm supposed to be doing for my back, my hips specifically. When I'm looking at how I was moving yesterday, yesterday was just like a lot of my W43 type things, some little hip activation movements, and then some like body weight squats and stuff like that. And things were like relatively pain free. My hips today, my glutes specifically, are quite fatigued. I guess they're experiencing a form of DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, and that to me is strange. It's very atypical. I don't usually feel DOMS, and especially my lower body muscles. Sometimes I'll feel it in my upper body. Sometimes I'll feel it in my triceps randomly, or like maybe my lats randomly, but not really in my quads, my hamstrings, my calves, or my glutes. But today I'm feeling it, and I think that is a sign. Is that a good sign? Maybe. Probably. When I look at it, it's like my body is telling me that this is a movement or a range of motion that hasn't been trained and hasn't had the opportunity to be active. So I'm looking at it in that light, and I think it is a positive sign. So yeah, just gonna try and ride it out from here. As far as today goes, clean and jerk work specifically was literally just power clean plus hang power clean and then power jerk. I'm doing like 1+2+1, and I think that like me being able to lift off the ground is quite a few steps ahead of where I thought I would be, because when I'm looking at how I moved on Monday, I wanted to lift off of the ground on Monday for the snatches, and that was not good. So, I'm moving up and I'm graduating to more complex movements pretty quickly. So, I need to make sure that I am like diligent, practicing my fundamentals a little bit more and more here and there as I continue to push. I don't want to end up taking steps back again because something might set back, like might give me another setback. I don't know why was that so hard to say? I don't want to encounter another challenge that I could have mitigated because if I was a little bit smarter with my training protocol. Here is my top set here. Power clean plus 2 hangs plus 1 power jerk at 90. This weight feels very light. Rightfully so, because it is light. But like being able to just move around like this feels really like powerful. I don't know. It feels empowering. That's the word I was looking for. It feels confidence boosting and everything. Like, look at how quick that is. That is really like snappy from point of extension to point of fixation on my shoulders. And I am just happy that I'm not hurting. When I'm looking at these lifts too, I am not even thinking about how my shoulder feels, which is honestly crazy to think that I was struggling with my shoulders for quite a bit of time, and then once my shoulder started feeling a little bit close to normal, my back just started freaking the fuck out. And so, here we are, trying my best to think about happy things. But I am very optimistic about where I am. I feel like I have gotten a lot better in the last few days, and that's really like all I can ask for at this point. Look at me. Look, I'm exhausted, but I'm like 2 thumbs up. After that, I did some accessories. My split stance Romanian deadlifts here. I think I'm doing a lot better this week than I did last week. Last week I felt like my stance was a lot wider split, so it was a little bit easier to do, and it wasn't as the front leg, the supporting leg. I mean, it wasn't as front leg dominant, so the supporting leg was doing a little bit more. I like these a lot because I feel my glutes working very, very, very hard. After that, did some dumbbell rows, and then I might have mentioned it on Monday or Tuesday, but I've been trying to run every single day for just like a mile. And most of the time I'll run after work. When I get home from work, I have like a headlamp and I wear some bright clothes and I just run like just 1 mile. Ideally finish it in like 9 minutes or so. Nothing too hard. I mean, 9 minutes for me is really hard, but finish it pretty quickly. It's not a big undertaking, but today I made the time and like decision to run after the training session, and I think that feels a little bit more streamlined. It feels like I am wasting less time. It also means that when I get to work, I am like I've already ran, and so I feel I don't know. I feel a little bit more accomplished. Even though I think when I run at night, I feel very accomplished after work because it's like, oh, I've made a decision to do something that makes me tired, and then it is what it is. But yeah, we'll see if I continue doing this. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.